may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have prominent Gemini in your chart, if you happen to be cross-watching for a Gemini, or if you have it in your sun, moon, or rising. You might find some information in this reading that may actually resonate with you. Let's dive right into this, but not without me first giving you a trigger warning, because let me let you in on the fact that there might be some triggering material. There might be some sensitive subject matter that's discussed in this reading. And quite frankly, if you feel like you're not in the headspace to maybe hear about certain sensitive subjects, here's your opportunity to click off the video. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's get into this for the Gemini Nation. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini, as I shuffle, let me remind you that this is a general reading. And with the fact that this is general, this automatically means that there will be certain things that will resonate and there will be certain things that don't. What's not resonate, feel free to let that go. Let that be maybe a message that was meant for somebody else's ears if it wasn't meant for you. And understand also the roles can be reversed. Take this reading however it really applies to your situation. Oh, but let me backtrack because I do have some channeled messages for you. And then we're going to get right into your reading. I'm going to put the timestamp for when the reading starts right here. All right. Definitely, Gemini, I'm picking up something that I picked up for other signs. Something having to do with your windshield. Hearing the jingle, safe light repair, safe light replace. You may need to get something repaired on your windshield. It could be your windshield wipers. Maybe your windshield is dirty and maybe it's messing with your visibility to be able to see what's going on around you. I think that maybe is your vision impaired? Possibly. You want to be going to get some x-rays maybe? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to get back to that. Your vision is impaired in some type of way. Your ability to see something, this could definitely be spiritually. But this could no doubt be when you're driving. There's a mirror that may need a repair or something here having to do with your windshield. I'm picking up stir fry, Szechuan, picking up the names ginger. It doesn't have to be a name, ginger, but just could be ginger root, Dexter, and Dawan. Iris. Okay, there is something going on with your eyes. That could be the name Iris, but I think maybe somebody might have a specific eye color, or like I said, there's something going on with the eyeballs. That's what I mean. Are you getting your vision checked? You might need to get your vision checked. You might need to follow up with maybe a glasses appointment. Of course, your guides are trying to get you to see something maybe about somebody that you might feel is close to you or whatever. Somebody might not be who you think they are. We're going to get into that in a minute. I'm picking up now trending. Maybe something to do with the press. Maybe this has something to do with your career. Maybe you are a public figure. I'm picking up total 360, creator, blog, IG, YouTube, or maybe you dance. Yeah, so maybe you do something on the public eye, on a public platform. I'm picking up arthritis. Even though we know that the word is arthritis, somebody may pronounce it arthritis. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody by the name of Arthur. Picking up uncomfortable. This might be something in your body, or you could have an uncomfortable feeling about something or someone, or maybe you're having some type of discomfort in your body. Discover, business, and sell. Lost, sell as in C-E-L-L. I guess you could be selling something S-E-L-L, but I'm picking up C-E-L-L. Lost and found. Can you hear my heart? I'm also hearing press send. Picking up the word hymn, as in praise and worship music. Okay. Inca, Jason. Oh, I'm picking up what is a grandpa? And then prenatal vitamins. So I wonder if you had a baby, maybe after your father or your child's other. There's a grandparent that I feel is departed in the afterlife, and maybe somebody had a baby after that person departed. I'm also hearing 3 rolled over and 1 fell out. Here comes the fire truck. I'm also picking up something about a spider, the itsy bitsy spider. Here they come, wave hello. Picking up flashing lights, as in the song by Kanye West. But I did just say fire truck, so I don't know if you live near a fire truck, but I definitely am picking up flashing lights, canister, T-spine. So there's something here having to do with your thoracic spine, your lower back, mid to lower back. I think you might be having back pain. Some of you might be experiencing sciatica. I'm picking up warning. I'm also picking up communication or communications, as in maybe you are a communications major. Maybe someone is coming to communicate with you. This could possibly have something to do with Virgo or another Gemini. 333, guardian angel. Take your time. By this time next year, I'll be gone. Picking up headaches, like a stubborn headache. I'm also picking up that somebody could be stubborn. They could possibly be a fixed sign, but I'm specifically getting Taurus. Nutrition. I'm definitely getting something having to do with sleep. So maybe you are lacking sleep. Maybe something's going on in your mind. Maybe you feel like you can't quiet your mind at night, and this is why you can't get sleep. Or it's somebody that's being too loud, because I'm picking up, damn, I'm trying to sleep. Somebody around you is loud. Protect your head. Specifically your crown chakra. This is what your guides are saying. Protect your head, Gemini. Oh, I think somebody's going to snap this week. And the person that snaps, looks like it sounds like their voice goes up 5 octaves before they snap. Social media. I don't know. I think you might be kind of like limiting your interactions on social media. Because for some reason, I think that this might be where the issue is. All right, Gemini Nation, let's get into it. Oh, Gemini. Where do I begin? So we got a lot of different things that are going on in your reading. Definitely somebody's trying to get away with something. Somebody's being sneaky and deceptive around you, possibly spreading rumors. I definitely see situations having to do with that. This could be happening maybe within family members. This could definitely be happening at work. But definitely, it feels like there's more than one person is talking about you. And there could be somebody trying to do, there's several people, a group that are trying to do witchcraft against you possibly. It feels like this, this isn't, somebody wants to sabotage you. And I think that somebody this week, goodness, I'm hearing Sagittarius, and I feel like I can't move forward until I say Sagittarius. So I feel like there is a Sag, or you have Sag in your chart. There's somebody this week that's really trying to get your attention. There is somebody doing magic on you. There's a group here. Make no mistake about it. You got some people, Gemini, that I feel don't like you, and they are doing magic on you. In fact, I think they want you to be stuck. And they could be doing some type of binding spell to keep you stuck in some type of way. Definitely feel like there's somebody that, okay, I think you're going to be finding out that somebody is talking about you. And I think that it's all part of some type of strategy, some type of game that they're playing. Somebody's really trying to get in your head this week, Gemini. And they might. Maybe this already happened. Maybe somebody got the response that they were looking for from you. An emotional response, or like I said, this is what somebody's looking for. They want you to respond, okay? Like I said, they're trying to get your attention by triggering you, by getting you caught up and stuck. Let's see what this is about, because this is already extra. Yeah, there's definitely some type of emotional response. There's definitely somebody watching you, okay? Through a portal, specifically. You see how this says angels and devils? I just feel like somebody doesn't have the right intentions. And I did say somebody is possibly doing magic on you, watching you through a portal, trying to act like they're not, or trying to disguise something here. Somebody's trying to act like they don't watch you. But let's keep in mind, let's look at this already. Gemini, you have a lot of eyeballs on you. Let's make that very clear. You're definitely being watched. And what I'm definitely picking up in your situation is obsession. I think somebody could really be watching you out of obsession. And I think that you have a stalker. This is not to alarm anyone. This is meant to be a confirmation. Because I think for a lot of you, the stuff that I'm saying, you probably already knew, but maybe you just needed a confirmation. This is to inform you, to keep you informed so that you figure out how to protect yourself. In whatever situation, if this resonates, or this might be something that you might discover later on, you find out a way to protect yourself so that you're not just vulnerable, or you get the confirmation that you need in order to be able to act accordingly with the situation. This is why I'm saying certain things here. I think somebody's giving you the evil eye. This person that's obsessed with you, this person that's running their mouth about you, or there's people that you run in the same circles with these people, you socialize with these people. I did say something having to do with social media. That might be who's watching you, and somebody might be discovering you, and might be, I don't know, like lighting candles on you. I just get the sense, Gemini, that somebody doesn't like you. And once again, reference here to another portal. I definitely feel like somebody could be mimicking you, or vice versa. You had a lot of cards here showing masks. So I feel that maybe somebody could be masking their identity. We're going to look at this in the cards. Let's just see what's going on. But there's definitely some type of harassment for sure. And somebody that is trying to knock you down in some type of way. Speaking of knocking down, this x-ray situation. I think you could be getting x-rays. I think you could be going to the dentist. Possibly. You might be getting something looked into. I don't know. Some of you, maybe this mirror situation might have something to do with maybe a fear of aging. Maybe this is something that you're concerned about. Since I said maybe you're on a public forum here. I think you might have some financial concerns that you're concerned about this week, Gemini. I think you're concerned about money and how to get it. Because I did say, as soon as I part the deck, I did say that someone is trying to block you, doing magic here. I think somebody could be doing magic on your money. Virgo, with the Three of Swords. So maybe there's a Virgo involved in your situation, directly or indirectly. This could be something that you might be finding out about, because I think that there is something that your guides are trying to get you to see, or perhaps you see through somebody already. If you don't, this is definitely a week where you're going to be getting clarity about certain situations, about certain people that are around you. I feel like you could be feeling neglected, especially in areas of your nutrition. I think you might be hungry. I think you might be starving yourself, not giving yourself the nutrients your body needs. Or maybe it's just your circumstances. Like I said, it's your money. It might not be where you really want it to be, and this might be something that you might be feeling a bit frustrated about this week. You could be feeling inferior or overlooked in some type of way. Maybe that's at work. Or maybe it's by an ex, who could be this King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe you go way back with this person. Maybe this could be the person that you feel frustrated or overlooked by. Or maybe this is like you're frustrated with maybe your baby's father because he's not coming to see his kids. Maybe he's concerned about partying and drinking and yes men and that type of thing. Yes men, yes women. I don't know. And somebody, yeah, I think somebody likes attention. They like to have people look up to them. And I did mention a Virgo and a Taurus. So this might have something to do with an earth sign that maybe you're dealing with. Maybe you're upset with this person right now. I think this week, Gemini, your guides are trying to get you to assert yourself in some type of way. I think that there might be some feelings, some emotions that you're swallowing. You're internalizing a lot of things. Maybe you're not saying certain things. I think that this is definitely a week where it's time to create boundaries with certain people. And I think that maybe you have anxiety, yes, on a daily basis, but I think you might have anxiety about talking to somebody, telling somebody how you really feel. Because for some reason, Gemini, I think that this week you might need some self-assurance, or you're not really feeling sure of yourself about something. Maybe you feel like you need to tread lightly, but I definitely feel like you're in some type of pain. This might be some physical pain. This might be emotional pain. You got maybe some pain in your neck. Yep. You might be having some tension in your neck. I think you're having tension with somebody. Looks like it. Looks like you're fighting with somebody, or you did in the past. I think you are. You're waiting for money, and that's frustrating you. And maybe you feel like you have no control over certain situations. I think that's what has you feeling frustrated. I think you want to escape. I think you want to go someplace else. I think you want to escape the tension. Yeah. I think there's somebody you don't want to talk to. Or maybe there's somebody that's avoiding talking to you. I think you are. You're dealing with somebody that you feel has questionable motives. Maybe you're feeling like somebody is not genuine. You'll hear from them again this week, very likely. I think they're being very stubborn. I think that there is someone that would like to communicate with you. But I think you're going to be able to see something clearly this week. Or there's something that your guides do want you to see about something. I think it's because you're developing a following, maybe online. And this could definitely be people heckling you in your comments. You might be tempted. If this is you, I think that you might be tempted to maybe shout a comeback at somebody. I don't know, but or it's because you're snapping at people because you're drained, you're burnt out. Your guys are saying sleep on it before you react, before you go off on somebody. Because I promise you, that's exactly what somebody wants to see. They want to see you come out of character. Like I said, if this is you on social media, expect it. I won't say that it comes with the territory, but you already know that that's how this goes, and that's somebody online is giving you the evil eye. Now, in your friend groups, I don't even want to call these people friends. I did mention yes men, yes women. I don't know. I think you might be deciding to weed out certain people that are around you, Gemini. Oh, why is your reading coming out like? Anyway, it might just be that kind of week. It might have something to do with what's going on in the astrology. But this whole betrayal, like I said before, you might be having tension with someone that maybe you feel is close to you. Who are we talking about, Holy Spirit? Who's doing this? We did talk about online. But this is your friends. Possibly. Okay. You might have a hunch that maybe somebody is trying to betray you in some type of way. You might be questioning somebody's true motives. Are they really a friend? I think that somebody might get caught up in a situation that maybe they might have a difficult time explaining or getting out of. This might be where you might be creating boundaries with people. It's with your social circles. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. Somebody moving kind of covert for real this week. So I think you might be questioning the people that you keep company with, or vice versa. It could be you, cross-watcher. I promise you, somebody trying to get you caught up, and they're trying to do magic on you. You might figure that this might be what's going on in your social circle, or people that you keep company with. They don't have the best of intentions for you. In fact, there's a lot of jealousy, and this is why this person is giving you the evil eye. They feel like maybe you have something that they don't. Especially if this has something to do with like competition, because I definitely see competition here. It could be that maybe you work in a male or female dominated type of industry, and maybe you feel somebody's trying to get you to feel like the outsider, or this is like a group of women here and there's a whole bunch of jealousy, or this is men acting like women, gossiping, running their mouths, you know what I mean? It feels like it's that type of thing. So whatever the case is, again, it feels like somebody wants you to they want to see, they're trying to trigger you to get some type of emotional response out of jealousy. I think that, again, you might be assessing who you're spending time with, who's around you, because Gemini Nation, you might second guess your situation. You might not be sure. Your guides are saying, no, you're seeing the situation accurately. Or this is what they're trying to get you to see. They want you to see the situation exactly for what it is. Because I definitely feel that there's somebody that's trying to get away with something. This is a situation that they're trying to manipulate behind the scenes, is to get you to lose out. Because definitely, Gemini Nation, it feels like this week, misery loves company. And they're trying to bring you down in some type of way. Alright, Gemini. So, if you have been having issues with your finances, your money has been on the decrease, possibly. I think things are going to come together for you. But I do feel like you might have to up your game a little bit. You might have to kind of like step up your effort a little bit with whatever this is that you're working on. But I think you're going to be able, if this has something to do with like bills that maybe you feel like you're behind on, you feel like there's some bills that you can't pay, I think you're going to be able to gather together the money that you need in order to, look at that, increase, to be able to pay whatever it is that you need to pay. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's some type of financial come up that's going to happen for you this week. But again, I think you might need to increase your efforts. Because honestly, I think that there's something that's distracting you. Develop stronger concentration. We talked before about social media. We talked about distractions, not wanting to deal with your emotions. And maybe this is what's having you feeling like you're behind or running to keep up with the pace when it comes to your work or your bills. For some of you, it's that somebody has been trying to get you to lose your job or get you to lose some type of stream of income, your financial stability. So, but bottom line, I think that you're going to find a way to resolve something having to do with your finances. But I think you might be taking a break for a minute. I think you might need to take a step back and assess your situation. Maybe you might be deciding to spend some time alone. We did talk about, there's a lot of reference here to the ocean or a body of water. I did mention a hymn at the beginning of the music, some type of praise music, worship music, but specifically the song Down by the Riverside. So this could definitely be you going maybe near a body of water to maybe clear your mind. But definitely, this is no doubt a week to tread carefully about people that you're trusting your personal information with. Because somebody around you is not really who you think they are. I think that there may be some travel plans that maybe you had set in motion. Let me backtrack a minute. Develop stronger concentration, attention to detail. This might be the fact that, like I said before, maybe there's a lack of nutrition here, a lack of nutrients. You're not eating well. Maybe you're very anemic, you're very tired, low energy, sluggish. Gemini, if this is you at work this week, it feels like, I don't know, do you need a vacation? Because I think you are like near burnout. Maybe you kind of need to fall back a little bit and get the sleep that you need, because it feels like you might be making some careless mistakes this week because of an inability to concentrate or to think straight. I think somebody wants you to think about them, really. This feels like this is an energy vampire. I think somebody knows exactly what they're doing. I think that they're well versed in magic, and I think that they're working in groups against you. And I think, honestly, the reason being, Gemini, is I think somebody is afraid of your greatness. Or vice versa. I think so. Oh, this is some jealousy. Somebody thinks that you look better than them. Are you kidding? This is some high school games being played. What's going on, Holy Spirit, with Gemini? Yep. They think you look better than them. You do better than them. You get more attention. I promise you this has to have something to do with what's online. Because you see everybody looking at her all salty, giving her the stank eye. I think you are the center of attention. I think that maybe people feel like, I don't know. Let's get into the minds of these people. I just want to see. Just out of curiosity. I usually want to know why. Why, Holy Spirit? Why are these people acting this way towards Gemini? I think people see you as the goat, Gemini. Or maybe you do have Capricorn in your chart. Yeah, they are deliberately trying to control your situation. They are definitely deliberately trying to create drama. This is some people around you. I promise you this is going on at work. Wow. Okay. Maybe you are very attractive, Gemini. Maybe you feel like you have to hide yourself, or you have to dim your light, or you know what I mean? Kind of like camouflage what you have. Maybe somebody thinks that you flaunt. Predator, survival, tyrannical. Yeah. So this is like a dog eat dog type of environment here. Somebody feels like they can't get because you're getting. There is a lot of competition. This feels like this does have something to do with money. So maybe you work, again, online. Yep, creative power. I think that you do. I think you are a creator of some type, some of you. Or you're an actor, or you're this, or whatever it is that you do. It feels like that's where this is. Somebody feels like you thrive in some type of way, or you have some type of competitive edge that they don't. So they're trying to sabotage you, block you. Alpha. I think that somebody wants to be the alpha, or maybe you are the alpha in a situation. Corrupt, unethical, and cults. I think you might work around some very corrupt individuals that could be very unethical, or this could have something to do with an organization that you work for. Okay, so we're going back to this. Ancestral healing. So, Gemini, I don't think there's a quick fix to this healing process that you're going through. You might be tempted to kind of skip over certain details and kind of like rush ahead with this This feels like this is healing on a soul level, on a very deep level. Because it feels like there's some type of deep-seated pattern that you continue to chase in your life somewhere. And I definitely feel, especially because I did see a card that said deliverance, I think this is your guides. They want you to break free of something. They're showing me this Aries card. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Aries, or you are a Gemini with Aries in your chart. So it's time to heal. Yeah, ancestral healing. No doubt. Because some of you are parents. So I think your guides are saying it's time to break the pattern. Maybe you are passing certain things down to your children. And maybe this is something that's bringing you a lot of pain. Because maybe you feel like your kid is a carbon copy of you. They struggle with self-esteem. They struggle with seeing their inner and outer beauty. Maybe you have a kid that's very gifted spiritually. Yeah, I think so. Thank you, spirit guides. Or this is you. This is your inner child waking up and recognizing your purpose. And I think that this is the reason, Gemini, why people are afraid of you. Because of your purpose. Or because of your delivery. Because honestly, Gemini Nation, I think that you are somebody that opens people's eyes in some type of way. I think you're woke. And I think that's why people are mad. Yep, philosophy, discrimination, empathy. It's philosophy. I get Sagittarius with that card. I think people feel less than around you, Gemini. I think they feel mediocre around you. Because, like I said, there's something that they feel like you have and they don't. Yeah, did I say in the beginning there's an earth sign? Oh, this does have something to do with it. Yeah, I think you have a child that does need some type of self-assurance. Or like I said, this is you. Your inner child is needing some self-assurance, because I don't think, for some of you Geminis, I don't think you see it within yourselves. I think that there might be some very valuable things about yourself that you're not seeing, maybe because of your upbringing. Because I think that for some of you, Gemini Nation, you've had a very painful upbringing. And maybe you haven't found a way to really, like I said before, process those emotions or really give voice to those emotions. So I think that, again, this is a week where you guys are telling you that you may have to clear some time in your schedule to spend this time by yourself and to commune with your spiritual team to figure out how to bring about some type of positive change. Because while I do feel like in your external environment, there are people that are trying to bring you down and pierce your soul, I think that this is also you adding to that by your thoughts. Because for some reason, like I said, I feel like your thoughts are quite negative this week. Are you planning a move? Because I feel like you're shifting from one situation to the next. I think you might be moving. Oh, that might be the travel plans. Because it looks like you had some type of plans to maybe travel. This could be a moving situation. Revolution. I think you're running into the same old pattern. I think this is you avoiding your emotions because you have a lot on your plate. All right, Gemini, I guess we're going to break it down. What are you working on? I guess we talked about it. I think you might be working on improving your finances. And I think in between time, you might be having emotional breakdowns. But whatever the case is, I think this is why your guys are saying, okay, revolution. You're doing the same thing over and over again. I'm definitely seeing something about tire pressure. Maybe. Revolution, having to do with tires, revolution, circles. I think you're going around in circles. And I think it's affecting your stability, your financial stability. And I think that your guides are saying you've been holding so tightly to whatever this is, this emotional pain. I don't know, it's going to sound so cliche, but I think your guides want you to get out of your head. and it's time to feel. Maybe that's the cycle. I think it is. I think they want you to create boundaries with your schedule so that you can deal and process whatever this is that's going on for you mentally. If you feel like you don't have the clarity that you need about getting out of a situation mentally, okay, because it feels like it's past trauma, I feel like that's what you're thinking about. And that's what's giving you this inability to concentrate and to pay attention at work or pay attention in class or to give your kids the attention that they need, because I think this is you. Honestly, I think it, like I said, it's going on externally, but I think this is also you in your head punishing yourself about the past. I think this is you. Even I think you're knocking yourself down. I think this week you're getting some type of newfound clarity. I think it's coming in. Or I think this is what your guides are trying to get you to see about your situation. So a lot of things they're trying to get you to see about your situation. But we're going to talk about that in a minute too. Maybe you're overly driven about something. You have a lot of goals, things that you want to accomplish. But I think that your guides are saying you might need to tone that down a little bit and get into this self-reflection, because it looks like that's just going to be very needed this week. And like I said, it's unavoidable. It's time to deal with this self-doubt, process that. Your guides are saying it's time to expand. I did say Sagittarius. And we got Capricorn here. Yep, this is your guide. They're saying take authority over your thoughts, because I think that you're letting your thoughts rule you and you're letting them float everywhere, but it's like blocking you from, it's causing you to miss out on certain opportunities. And as painful as it is, Gemini, to feel like it might be necessary to compromise with somebody that you feel like you butt heads with, I think that you might have to find a way to do that this week. For whatever reason. I don't know how permanent this is, or this might have something to do with the holidays. Maybe you have family coming over. I don't know. But I think somebody's going to be very persistent this week with this BS. Or they just been persistent in the past. I think you might be separating yourself. It might seem to work at the beginning, okay, but I think your guys are saying it's nearing completion. Their ability to accomplish whatever agenda, accomplish whatever narrative, because definitely they're for sure trying to promote some type of self-righteous narrative about what they're doing. It's going to come to an end, because your guys are definitely putting a stop to this. Well, let's see what's going on here, because you definitely have a stalker. We talked about that. We talked about somebody, and it doesn't have to be just one person, because let's make it very clear. There's some people, they're running groups, it seems like, Gemini, that are that are obsessed about you, okay? Obsessed with you. They're watching you, possibly following you. You might feel like you have to look over your shoulder, or this is like your guide saying, Gemini, pay attention to your surroundings, because somebody around you is moving a bit sus. They're suspicious. Okay, I see it now. Talked about corrupt individuals. I talked to you about an organization of people, a group of people. And here they are again watching you. You're watching you and your family or whatever. Somebody's watching you off in the distance. Why, Holy Spirit? What's going on with this situation? For some of you, this might be an ex. Maybe, Gemini, you moved on with somebody else. And somebody's trying to see what's going on with you. Or like I said, maybe you are very active on social media. Maybe you're taking a lot of pictures on social media. On your socials, posting a lot of pictures to your socials. Somebody's interested. But this is beyond just being interested. If your guides are saying it's time to look over your shoulder. Somebody's trying to intimidate you in some type of way. For what reason? Oh my gosh. I got this for Taurus. Kansas. License plate, it says Kansas. And I definitely got Kansas and a channeled message for Taurus. This might have something to do with a Taurian, or you have Taurus in your chart. Stalking, intimidation, confrontation. This is why you're looking over your shoulder. This is like game stalking. Somebody trying to do some type of intimidation tactic. Watching you while they're in your car. Reporting back. You see how he's on his phone? This is some type of organized crime. Or this is like people following you, like I said. Especially, oh, I did pull a card that said following. I think somebody is following you. Online, yes. Especially if you blocked someone. That's why I'm seeing so many masks. Somebody's trying to disguise something. They might be trying to go under some type of burner account or have somebody else follow you so that they can spy on you because they're blocked. Because they're that obsessed. Or have people have conversations about you. Consume. Yes, this is somebody consuming your content online. Yes, the content that you create. This is them creating lies about you. So Libra. Libra and Sag. What's their angle with this, Holy Spirit? Ooh, violates the trust of your spiritual community. Seduced by your own spiritual role. I think this might be going on in the tarot community. A lot of harassment. People doing magic. Trying to sabotage somebody and get somebody to lose out because they feel like they look better. That makes a lot of sense. It doesn't make sense why, but now the reading is falling together and it's making a lot of sense. This could be going on in the beauty community of YouTube, but I definitely feel like it's going on in the spiritual community. Somebody, see how you're doing the peace out here? Like somebody wants you to leave. They're trying to run you off. Or worse. Didn't I say the itsy bitsy spider? I think somebody's trying to make themselves seem bigger than they are. But they're really small and feeble. This is somebody creating a web of lies about you or about a situation because they want to see you lose out. It's like somebody doesn't want to see you win, Gemini, or vice versa. This could be you doing this to someone. Stalking them, harassing them, stealing, blatantly stealing, saying things verbatim, especially, like I said, if this is the tarot community. I got this for same cards for Aquarius. Somebody is watching you. Voyeurism, falsifying information. When I say somebody is mirroring you or you're mirroring someone, it's going to be seen. It's going to come out in the open. Somebody is creating a web of lies here, watching you, slightly changing up your content, but blatantly taken from you. Like I said, so it feels like it's like survival. Somebody feels like you're taking from them. Somebody does feel that way, but somebody might feel like, again, you're doing better for them, better than them. You have a bigger following, so they're going to try to get in your head because they're trying to get you to leave. They're going to run their mouth about you. They're going to create scenarios that cause you to have anxiety, such as this whole stalking situation, giving you this feeling like you have to look over your shoulder. I promise you, this is somebody's story. This is meant to be somebody's confirmation. If it's not yours, if it's not your confirmation, pass the message on. It's for somebody. Somebody is being very persistent in the background, persistently trying to knock you off your game, create scenarios, but hide in secret. Hide in the background, hide under secret fake accounts. This doesn't say question everybody's intention, Gemini, but I think you're going to become very selective about people that you allow around you. It's a spiritual community, absolutely. Yep. Something's going to be seen. I promise you, you must have something going on with your eyes. Maybe something has been covered up and now your guys want you to see it. Yep. Somebody wants you to feel down. They want you to feel less than. This is their way of playing mind games. Like I said, for some of you, this is family members. This is whoever. They feel like you have way more knowledge than them, or you're going to get clarity on who this is. Or like I said, this is the public getting clarity on this dysfunctional type of environment that you work within. What type of upgrade to your gift? Doubt. Maybe the name Rhiannon could hold some type of significance to your situation. I think that you might have some doubts about your gifts. For whatever reason, Gemini. Like I said before, I don't know if it's because people have gotten in your head. This could have been like a parent that could have been very well-meaning, but maybe, you know, they persistently said some things that really stuck out in your mind. And this is what your guys want you to focus on when it comes to healing. Because again, this is either your own voice creating this sense of self-doubt, or it's other people. And this might be some situations, again, that are stirring up your emotions this week. But when it comes to your gifts, thank you, Spirit Guides. As soon as I part the deck, I feel like you were meant to be an inspiration to other people. And I definitely feel like there's some people that don't like you for that reason. Or that I think you're dealing with somebody that's just very attractive, or this is you. And I think that's what this jealousy is about. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Anger and rage. That's why they're mad. You have something that they feel like they don't. So this is why they're trying to create obstacles for you. This week, Gemini Nation, I think what your guides want to reveal to you, what they want you to see very clearly, is that you have the ability to remove your obstacles. I think that this is you mentally not feeling that way, especially with this self-assurance card. I don't think that you realize who you are and whose you are, and what that comes with, the ability to change your circumstances or to remove certain things or people or situations out of the way. I think that's going to be how that's determined, though, is how you decide to spend your time this week. How much time you actually devote to your healing. Because once you remove these mental obstacles out of your way, I think that's when you're going to really see who you genuinely are. Temperance. There's a Sagittarius here. I think you guys want you to be patient. What the heck is going on here? You got somebody holding a gun. And then you got somebody stalking you. It's jealousy. Anger and rage. That card just came out. That could be you, though. You could be having anger and rage about something. Maybe that's an emotion that maybe you're having to put in check. But I definitely feel like this is being directed at you. And I think this is why somebody is watching you like a predator. want to put it this way, but I think somebody has not just an obsession with you, but a deadly obsession. I think somebody wants to see you done. Somebody trying to end you. For some of you, it's not just your career that they're trying to end. It's like, I think they're trying to end you. Reason being, like I said before, it feels like you have your ish together. I think you're very on top of your goals. Normally. But now since they're throwing this magic at you, maybe now you're having a very difficult time concentrating or holding a thought. This is definitely that's the energy that's being thrown at you. And trust and believe there's other people that are in on it. Other people know about what's going on. See, you got in common here, groups. There's more than one person involved in this situation. And I promise you, yes, I think that for some of you, somebody means somebody bodily harm. And that might be, again, why your guides are saying, look over your shoulders. Be mindful of what's going on around you this week, Gemini Nation. You have yourself together. Maybe you advocate for that in some type of way. Maybe you're a teacher of some type online. Maybe you help other people realize a way to remove their obstacles, but I think you might struggle to remove your own. Again, I think somebody is jealous. I think you have a natural talent, whether this is a spiritual gift that you possess or this is something entirely different. And I think it's the fact that you are non-reactive that makes you really stand out. They say things, they do things, they're very persistent. I think that somebody thrives on clout. They want you to shout them out or say something to them so that now they look like the victim and you look like you're the one that created some type of drama, and they're going to promote that drama and they're going to keep talking about it. And they're going to keep running their mouth because it looks like somebody is doing magic, right? To get you caught up. But this is definitely the week where, not just this week, because what you don't see, what you may not see about this situation is that your guides are definitely bringing some type of positive change to this, where it backfires on these people. But I think somebody wants to see you in pain. They want to see you down and out. They want to see you hurt. Because they can't stand to see you doing better than them. When it comes to your health, Gemini Nation, we talked about going to the dentist. Because I think maybe you got some broken teeth. Maybe some of them are falling out. Or because maybe you're very focused and driven when it comes to your projects or whatever this is that you're working on. Maybe you're kind of neglecting yourself. Because I think that your health might be suffering in some type of way. And that's what I mean. Like, you might need to eat leafy greens. Maybe it's time to get a smoothie. Treat your body well, because I think that's exactly what your guides are trying to say. The temple of your body. Treat it well. I think you've been neglecting it, and maybe not just emotionally, but maybe even physically. When it comes to a health situation, Gemini, your guides are saying something might be a bit urgent. It might be necessary for you to go this week. Maybe you already have an appointment. And if so, I think that this is your guides giving you confirmation that, yeah, you're on the right track. If not, then I think your guides are saying make an appointment pretty soon. I think you might need your labs drawn. And I think, honestly, there's something that could be hidden. It could be in your blood work. Maybe you might need to get some labs drawn. You might need to get your blood work done, Gemini. But I honestly feel like something is hidden for you. And you might need to get something looked into. Something might need a closer look, Gemini. And I think that that's how you're going to see what you need to see about your health situation. You might be having some heartburn. Like I did say before, persistent headaches. Your energy is low. Yeah, you feel like you're operating maybe at 70%. You're in bed most of the time. It could be because of depression. But I promise you, for a lot of you, this is attributed to spell work. Ooh, is somebody going to jail? Maybe somebody has legal issues. Maybe somebody might be getting out of jail this week. Or you might be going to bond somebody out. Or this is you. Maybe you're a prisoner to your thoughts. You're too concerned about what other people think. Whatever this is, I think you need to jump on your health. That's going to be, yes. Something could be kind of serious. Or creating a lot more damage than you think. What in the world? Yeah, you have somebody following you, tracking your movements. No doubt about it. What is it with health, Holy Spirit, that we need to know? Or you have some type of an injury. Or this could be you emotionally maybe thinking about reaching out and getting counseling for maybe what's causing you to feel what you're feeling emotionally. Because I think that you got this card here talking about anxiety. I think that that might be what it is. Maybe you might need some time out, a timeout. Maybe you might need to, you know, some time to yourself. Definitely. Yep. Going to counseling for sure. You do have some baggage that you might need to deal with. Yes, there's an upgrade here to your gifts. Getting a new car. Because I mentioned that in the beginning, something having to do with your vehicle. Maybe you might be thinking about getting a new car. And maybe somebody's really getting on your nerves. Maybe you feel like you have to pick up after somebody. Or maybe this is yourself. Maybe, I don't know, you might feel like you're letting yourself go because the emotional pain is taking over. And maybe you've just gotten so used to it that you just kind of numbed yourself to this pain. I just don't think you can avoid it this week. And I definitely feel like you're at a crossroads with certain things about maybe whether or not to move. And yeah, you are hiding yourself. I think you care too much, honestly, about what other people think. I just do. Or cross watcher, this is you, the child I was meant to be. I think that, yeah, that's it. You have a very gifted child, or you are the very gifted child. The Gemini, either you have twins, you have a twin, maybe this could be a twin flame. This is definitely a week to release the past. And again, this is the week for you to realize that you are the creator of your life. You think the thoughts that you think. You reside in your head, right? You create your reality by what you think. It starts by what you say to yourself. I think your guides want you to see the truth about that. Other things that maybe you're waiting for, they're left up to divine order. Your guides know in what order to bring things into your life. Because for some of you, you might be frustrated because of delays. Everything happens according to divine order. Or if you're waiting for something to take place in your life, to materialize something that you have been wanting to manifest, maybe this is you getting very emotional about the fact that you might feel that it hasn't materialized. Your guides are saying that they've heard your prayers. It's just a matter of time and divine order when something comes into your life. Somebody around you might have heart problems, by the way. They might need to get their heart checked out. Or they need to get their blood drawn to see what's going on. I think you are definitely being haunted. Here is the High Priestess. I think this is you, the High Priestess. And I think this is somebody doing some... Goodness, Gemini. Somebody just is a villain. Again, they feel like you thrive. And if it's not clear to you that maybe for some of you there is somebody stalking you or following you in their car, it's because they are. Somebody's trying to bring the tower for you. It's very clear. Let me just say it again for emphasis. Not for you to become fearful, but for you to pay attention to your surroundings. Your guides keep bringing it out. They keep showing these scenarios in the reading that they want you to know about. Somebody might have a hidden weapon, and somebody might be trying to use it against you. I don't know. So watch what's going on around you. What is the advice, Holy Spirit, for Gemini for this point in time? What is the advice? I think they want you to meditate. I do. I think this is how they want you to improve your concentration. Develop stronger concentration. I think you've mastered the art of distraction. Now, because your spiritual game is being upped, it's being increased, now they want you to figure out how to concentrate and how to center yourself. Because I definitely feel like this is where you're getting the upgrade. And didn't I say somebody's spying on you through a portal? Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Somebody is watching you. Anyway, they want you to center yourself. They want you to open yourself to new possibilities and to stop blocking yourself. Definitely, it feels like it starts with going out in nature. Because that's definitely what they're calling you to do. Maybe you already have a yearning to maybe go out by the ocean. And they definitely want to deal with this, want you to deal with your source of your anger and to find a healthy outlet for doing so. Because I think you might be snapping on people. Maybe that's why I'm saying this parenthood card. Or maybe this is something that maybe went on between you and your mother. Or you learned it. We talked about ancestral healing. Something was passed down to you. Beloved, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. Relationships. And it might not be limited to, well, of course it wouldn't be limited to just romantic relationships. I think these are work partnerships. But I definitely feel like this is in the matter of love. You got butterflies here too. Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Okay, that makes sense because I do see a card here talking about crossroads. And I did say that maybe some of you might do some type of divination. You might work within the spiritual community. Maybe you're watching a lot of tarot. Maybe you're interested in dabbling in it yourself. I think that whatever this is that you're at a crossroads about, I think that your guides are saying use divination tools. Use what you know to be able to help you decide and to trust your intuition about, again, who's around you, who should be in your energy and who should not. And maybe it's time to like observe. With this card here talking about observation, I think it's time to watch and see. Something is going to unfold for you if you don't see it at first. Especially, like I said, if it has something to do with your health. There might be a very eye-opening situation that might be playing out for you. Sagittarius and Scorpio. I gotta say it in order to get back to the sign I'm talking to. Gemini. Sagittarius and Scorpio could be significant. Let me also throw this in. You could be waiting for some type of package or a letter. I promise you. Pay attention to your surroundings. Gemini Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If this reading was helpful, hit the like button below this video. Help me get the message out. And if this video was helpful, share the video. consider subbing to my channel if you already haven't. And if you do, Gemini Nation, decide to sub to my channel, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you do not miss an upload whenever I do a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you once again, Gemini Nation, for tuning in this week. I'll see y'all next week. Have a very peaceful week, Gemini Nation.